What really happens after we die? Is death the end or just the beginning of something else? Why are some born into joy while others seem trapped in suffering, as if living in a kind of hell? And if there's a heaven, who decides who goes there? In this video, you'll discover how Buddhist wisdom, rooted in the teachings of the Buddha, explains life after death, the truth about rebirth, and how understanding this can change the way you live right now. Life after death, a Buddhist perspective. We begin with a truth too often whispered: death comes for all. But in the Buddhist tradition, death is not a tragedy to be feared. It is a moment of transition, a doorway opening to what comes next. According to the Buddha, what lies beyond is not unknown, nor is it random. It follows a pattern, a rhythm, a law, one that governs not just the end of life, but its beginning. 2. That law is samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Unlike a single thread, life is more like a tapestry woven from countless lifetimes, each action leaving a trace, each choice shaping what comes next. We are not blank slates, born into a chaotic world. We are travelers on a long road, carrying the unseen weight of karma, the habits, intentions, and energies we've set into motion. In this light, suffering is not punishment, and joy is not reward. They are natural results, fruits of past seeds, ripening in the conditions we now face. But this is not a teaching of fatalism. It is instead one of great empowerment, because the wheel turns through us, and we have a say in its direction. So what keeps this wheel turning? What causes one life to spiral toward heaven and another toward hell? In the next section, we'll begin to uncover the mechanics behind samsara, and how understanding it can open the first door to freedom. What keeps the wheel turning? People have long pondered the meaning of life. Some say life is a gift, a rare and precious chance to love, to grow, to give. Others see it as a test, a trial set before us to prove our worth or loyalty. Some believe life is a journey of the soul, moving toward a higher place, while others view it as a fleeting moment in a vast, indifferent universe. Each view carries its own beauty, its own comfort, and its own weight. But the Buddha offered a different way of seeing. He did not ask us to place our faith in the stars or in distant realms or unseen creators. Instead, he gently pointed us inward, not to the heavens above, but to the heart and mind within. It is there, he taught, that the answers truly live. Many of us notice patterns repeating in our lives, emotions we can't seem to shake, relationships that circle back in different forms, joys that rise and vanish like waves. These are not accidents, nor are they punishments. They are signs of something we've planted before. In Buddhist thought, karma means action. But more than that, karma is like a seed. Every thought, every word, every deed is a seed we place into the soil of our consciousness. Some are seeds of kindness, patience, and wisdom. Others carry anger, craving, or fear. These seeds don't vanish. They rest quietly until the right conditions allow them to grow into experiences, into emotions, into the life we find ourselves living. The wheel of samsara keeps turning because these seeds continue to ripen, not by fate, not by force, but through cause and effect, moment by moment, life after life. And depending on what we've cultivated, we may find ourselves reborn into very different worlds. In the next part, we'll explore these worlds, the 6 realms of existence described in Buddhist tradition. Though they may sound mythic, each one reveals something deeply human. These realms are not far away. They are reflections of our own mind, the 6 realms of rebirth, reflections of the mind. In Buddhist cosmology, samsara is often depicted as a great wheel with 6 spokes, each representing a realm of existence. These are not merely places we go after death, but states of being we can fall into even within a single lifetime. They are shaped by the quality of our mind, our intentions, and the karma we have sown. Whether physical realms or mental landscapes, the 6 realms are mirrors, showing us where we are and where we may be heading if we're not mindful of the seeds we plant. The realm of hell, the world of torment and rage. The hell realm is the darkest of the 6. It is not a punishment inflicted by an external power, but a natural outcome of overwhelming anger, hatred, and cruelty. In Buddhist teaching, those who have committed grave acts of harm, driven by rage or a thirst for vengeance, may be reborn into this realm, but it is not eternal. Like all realms, it is impermanent and shaped by karma. Imagine a mind consumed entirely by rage, unrelenting burning, unable to rest. This is the essence of the hell realm. In Buddhist stories, it is described with vivid imagery: fires that scorch the skin, freezing landscapes that pierce the bones, creatures that inflict suffering again and again. But these are not just mythic places beneath the earth. They are emotional states we can taste in this very life. Have you ever seen someone so lost in anger that they harm themselves more than anyone else? Or perhaps you felt it yourself. Those moments when fury blinds compassion, when the heart closes and the world feels like a battlefield. That is the hell realm arising in the here and now. The teaching here is not to fear hell, but to understand what creates it. When we cultivate patience, forgiveness, and loving kindness, the fires of anger begin to cool, and even if we find ourselves in this realm by body or by mind, we are never truly trapped. The moment we choose understanding over hatred, a path begins to open. Even from the depths of suffering, a way out is always possible. The realm of hungry ghosts, the world of never enough. The realm of hungry ghosts, Prada in Sanskrit, is a place of endless craving. Those reborn here are depicted as having swollen bellies and tiny mouths, desperate to eat or drink, but never able to be satisfied. This symbolizes the karma of greed, clinging, and possessiveness. In life, we might see this realm reflected in those who are never content. No matter how much they have, it is never enough. It may be wealth, attention, power, or even love they chase, but the hunger only grows. This is not about having desires. It's about being consumed by them. The more they grasp, the more empty they feel. Have you ever known someone who hoards not just possessions, but praise? Someone who measures their worth by numbers, followers, trophies, yet lies awake at night still feeling hollow. That is the hungry ghost realm playing out in the human world. And truthfully, we all visit this realm from time to time. The craving mind is part of the human experience. But like all realms, this one offers a path out. The medicine for insatiable hunger is not more consumption, but generosity. When we give not only material things, but time, attention, presence, we loosen the grip of craving. When we learn to appreciate what we have, to feel full with enough, the ghost begins to fade. The hungry ghost teaches us that craving can never be satisfied by feeding it. It can only be transformed by understanding it, and by opening the hand that always wants more. In doing so, we return to a more balanced state, one where we can breathe, soften, and feel whole again. The animal realm, the world of instinct and ignorance. The animal realm represents a life driven by instinct, habit, and fear. In Buddhist tradition, beings are reborn here due to ignorance, not knowing, not seeing clearly, not questioning. while animals in the natural world simply follow their nature. When humans fall into this realm mentally, it is often because we live without reflection. We act without awareness, cling to comfort, and avoid discomfort at all costs. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to live on autopilot? To wake, eat, work, scroll, sleep, without ever pausing to ask, why am I doing this? That is the animal realm taking shape. It's not a punishment, but a state of mind where survival outweighs insight, and short-term pleasure replaces long-term wisdom. In this realm, decisions are reactive, not reflective. There is little curiosity about the deeper workings of life. There may be loyalty, routine, even affection, but no deep questioning. No aspiration to grow beyond what is familiar. Fear and comfort become the invisible walls of one's world. But there is a way out. The animal realm is overcome through the cultivation of awareness and wisdom. When we pause, observe, and ask meaningful questions about ourselves, about suffering, about what truly matters, we begin to awaken from the fog of ignorance. We become less like a creature hiding from discomfort, and more like a human walking the path of understanding. The shift begins simply noticing. In a world that encourages us to sleepwalk, the act of waking up even a little is a profound rebellion. And from that, the path forward begins the Asura realm, the world of struggle and jealousy. The Asura realm is a place of constant conflict, often translated as demigod.